Hey, uh, just shut off a show on ESPN about Ben Wilson, young black basketball player from Chicago, who was murdered by a young black man in 1984. And I'm not real happy to have this brought back up. Ben Wilson was the shit. Okay. The pros were watching him. All the colleges wanted him. Bobby Knight at the time was at Indiana and he was after him. Yeah. He had it all. He could run, he could jump, he could shoot, he could pass. He wasn't a ball hog. He had it all. But a young black man snuffed his life out. Now, I'm going to share something. Anybody's paid attention, you know I live on a small lake in Michigan. I live 3 miles from the nearest town. It don't have a stoplight. The grocery store is family owned. It has a bar. It has a gas station. It has 2 gas stations, matter of factly. But I mean, yeah, it ain't much. I moved here last summer from Memphis, where about 2 years ago, I managed the biggest pawn shop in town. It's still there. You can check it on the internet, Big Daddy's Pawn. Or you can look it up under Big Ass Pawn. It used to be a Target department store. It sits right next to a mall, Hickory Ridge Mall. 140,000 square foot store. 120,000 of that is showroom. We sold guns. Did what we were supposed to do, ran everybody through the state police checks. If everybody's buying guns legally, my gun sales would have been up. But a lot of the locals, not mentioning any races or anything else, didn't buy guns from us. They bought them on the corner for $50. Why go do paperwork and have paperwork sitting somewhere with a serial number on it and who bought it that can get traced back to you? I used to get up in the morning and put on the local news, and in the summertime when it was warm, my intent in turning on the news was to find out how many people got killed the night before. Because when the weather's hot, the death toll rises. Not me being prejudiced, just a fact of life. When it cools down, not as many people get killed in Memphis. And I'm sure it's true in other places. But that's neither here nor there. My point to all this is, Ben Wilson was a good young man. I'm not going to say he was perfect. He had a child while he was in high school, so, okay. But he wasn't perfect. But he wasn't a thug. but a thug killed him, in my opinion. Guns, bought and used legally, aren't this country's problem. Guns bought on the corner, stolen, which is what Adam Lanza did. He stole the guns. They weren't his. Killed his mother, stole the guns. They're the problem. While I lived in Memphis, I had a young black man shot on a Sunday morning about 2 doors from me. They were stealing his dope. 3 young black kids ran out of his house with a bull, jumped in a Ford Bronco, brown, no plates, and took off. Catty-cornered across the street from me. I couldn't see it. I saw it, but I couldn't describe them. They had kicked his door in with his mom and dad there. Okay? I don't know if they caught him or not. Don't care. Yeah, wasn't me. Just some kid down the street selling dope. But I'll bet you the gun that was used wasn't legally purchased. And black on black crime is a big issue. Look at Chicago today. I'm sorry. That's reality. You can disagree with me. That's fine. But reality is reality. Legally purchased guns aren't the problem. It's the ones bought on the corner. Sorry. Thanks for listening.